Now imagine if you can go back in time and give your 20-year-old self some advice. What will you say? I'll tell him to buy Bitcoin. Jokes aside, I'm sharing 7 pieces of advice I wish someone had told me back then. And these tips could have saved me time, money, and a whole lot of mistakes. So if you're in your 20s, or even if you're not, trust me, you'll want to hear this. Hey, what's up wonderful people? My name is Jean Lu and welcome to my channel where we make a difference in life. Now the first piece of advice I would give myself in my early 20s is don't waste time, enjoy life later, not now. So let's be real. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that your 20s should be living life to the fullest. But let me tell you something. True success comes from being patient and delayed gratification. So many people waste their 20s partying, spending money on things they don't need, living way beyond their means. They think that I'll figure out later. And that's a dangerous game. Instead, focus on what really matters. Think about your goals and what do you want to achieve in life, and start working towards that now. The earlier you start, the faster you get ahead. And trust me, it's not easy, but if you can build success by the time you hit 40, you'll still be young enough and healthy to actually enjoy it. Now think about it. Do you want to party in your 20s? Or build a life where you can truly relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor in your 40s. So delay the gratification, put in the hard work now, and enjoy the fruits of your labor later. Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted the seed long time ago. Now the second advice is manage your finances and start saving and investing. Now if there's one thing to take away from this video, let it be this. Manage your money wisely. I can't stress this enough how important it is to start saving and investing as early as possible. The power of compounding interest is no joke, and the sooner you take advantage of it, the more you have later in life. Remember what Albert Einstein said? Compounding interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Now I'm not a financial advisor or something, so these are just some advice that I would give to myself. And everyone has different situation and circumstances. But here's one simple formula that I normally use. So whenever you get a paycheck, split it into 3 parts. 1 part for saving, 1 part for investing, and the rest is for your expenses and fun. But here's the kicker. Live within your means. Don't try to impress others by living beyond your financial capabilities. Aim to save at least 6 to 12 months of living expenses, and once you hit that goal, invest the rest. The younger you are, the more risk you can take with your investments. If you made a mistake, you'll have time to recover. So don't shy away from some high-risk investment because they just might be the ones that give you the 5 to 10x returns. Now, if I started this in my early 20s, I could have already achieved financial freedom. That's the dream. Now, the third advice is nobody owes you anything, and you are not entitled. Here's the harsh truth. Nobody owes you anything. Not your boss, not your friend, not the universe. You are not entitled to success just because you put in some effort. Even if you're working hard at your job, contributing to the success of the company, it can all be taken away from you in an instance. So what you need to do is take control of your own destiny. Use your 9 to 5 to learn as much as you can. But remember, you're not working to build someone else's dream. The moment you can, start working on your own. Have a vision of where you want to be 10 to 20 years from now, and start taking the small step toward that vision every day. And in the words of Tony Robbins, it is your moments of decision that shape your destiny. Now the fourth advice is take risks and fail early. Now failure is not the end, it's just part of the process. In fact, the earlier you fail, the more time you have to learn, grow, and try again. As Thomas Edison famously said, I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that it don't work. Now, success is built on risk-taking, and if you're afraid to take risks, you're afraid to succeed. Entrepreneurs who succeed didn't play it safe. They took risks knowing that failure was possible. But here's the thing, those who took risks had the potential for unlimited upside compared to those who were working a 9 to 5. Sure, the income was steady, but the reward was capped. Worst case scenario, they lose their job and they find another one. Meanwhile, someone who bets on themselves has much more to gain. Of course, the opposite could be true, but you get my point. So don't be afraid to fail, especially when you're young. You know how to say it? Fortune favors the brave. Now the fifth advice I would give myself is keep learning and stand out from the crowd. Now one of my biggest regrets in my 20s is wasting time on things that didn't matter. Partying, playing tons of video games, just having fun in general. And looking back, I realized I could have spent so much more time learning valuable skills instead. I started to realize this and better myself in my late 20s to my early 30s, but just imagine how much more I could have achieved if I started way earlier. Now if you want to stand out, you need to invest in yourself. Learning new skills, whether it's investing, sales, personal growth, or even building a YouTube channel or a personal brand. Most people are living a mediocre lives, content with just getting by. But if you want to be in the top 10%, you have to be willing to put in the work that most people aren't. It's all about bettering yourself one step at a time. As the wise Jim Roth once said, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Now the sixth advice that I would give my younger self is how to build a better physique and health. Now I spent years working out, but in my early 20s, I had no clue what I was doing. I didn't understand about diet, nutrition, macros, bulking, cutting, sleep. Yeah, sure, I was hitting the gym 3 to 4 times a week, but I never looked the way that I wanted to. And having a great physique isn't just about looking good, it's about discipline. It shows that you care about yourself enough to invest time and effort into your health and physique. Plus, when you're fit, you automatically stand out from the crowd. You walk into the room with confidence because you have built something that people will notice. Excellence is not a knack, it's a habit. Now the seventh and last advice I would give to my younger self is start building network, relationship, and influence. One of the most overlooked pieces of advice, start building your network as early as possible. You never know when the people that you meet will come back into your life and help you on the journey later on. It's kind of like a video game where the characters you encountered early in the story shows up later and save the day, where he or she is actually some sort of a legendary character and will play a big part in the journey. Open yourself up to opportunities and meeting people, because when you put yourself out there, doors will open and the right people will come into your life and help you on the path. But it starts with you being clear about your goals. Also, learn how to gain influence, whether it's through leadership or building a personal brand through social media like Facebook, YouTube, or whatever that might be. This will build up your credibility and attract more opportunities. Remember, your network is your net worth. So there you have it, 7 advice I wish someone told me in my 20s. But then again, don't forget to live a meaningful life as well. Have fun once in a while, buy things that make you happy while living within your means. Understand that you won't accomplish your goals at once or within your 20s. Life is a journey, not a destination. So don't burn yourself out, but it is important to start working on your goals as early as possible. And if you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me. Let me know in the comments below what topic you would like me to cover next. Until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Cheers. Goodbye. Now think about it. Do you want to party in your 20s or build a life where you can truly relax and... Someone is sitting on a shit. Now the money of compounding interest... Compounding interest is the 8th wonder of the world. It's too dramatic. Nobody owes you anything. You are not entitled. Not your boss, not your friends, not the universe. Nobody. Nobody. Yeah. It's all about you. You. Go for it. My brain is blank now. Can't think of anything. I'll record tomorrow.